Welcome back to PC Today. I'm Sabrina, here with your Mama's Munchies, and with me today is Michele Morelli, a business major sophomore. Today we're going to be talking about treats and baking, and where you can do them and what you can do with them at home. So Michele, you like to bake?
Yes, I love to bake.
Okay, and where do you bake at?
I usually bake at home where I have my oven, where I have all my utensils.
Okay, do you cook with anybody?
I usually cook with my mom since she's like an expert cook. She's really good. She loves to cook every meal at our house, and she cooks desserts. She cooks a lot of good stuff.
Right, okay. So what's your favorite dessert to cook?
My favorite dessert to cook, well, it might change since I like those Oreo chocolate balls that we're about to make, but usually I like chocolate chip cookies or blueberry muffins. Those are good.
Okay, and I know you're from Germany,
Mhm.
right? So what kind of desserts do you eat over there?
Well, there's always the German chocolate. That's really good. And my mom likes to make German chocolate cake. It's really delicious. And we make strawberry shortcake where we get the strawberries and put the gel in it and the cake. It's really delicious.
All right, and which out of those are your favorite?
Out of those, I would say German chocolate is one of my favorites.
How do you say German chocolate in German?
Deutsche Schokolade.
All right, awesome. And so how long have you been baking?
I've been baking since I was about 6 and 7 years old. The first time I cooked was actually for Santa Claus when we made cookies to lay out on Christmas Day.
Okay, and so I guess have you just been cooking desserts, or were you cooking meals as well?
Well, that led up to cooking meals, because first I cooked desserts with my mom, then we started cooking meals, and I helped her with dinner and lunch sometimes.
Okay, and so have you baked here on campus?
I actually have. I baked with this girl over here, Sabrina, and my other friend, Zandy. We made red velvet cupcakes. We actually used the calf and used the oven there.
Okay, and so when you're baking here, I guess everybody in the cafeteria is okay with you using their stuff, or have you baked in your room?
I have baked in my room, but I think they're pretty fine with us using the calf as long as not that many people are there at the time. But I have I've warmed up Hot Pockets, normal stuff that you can warm up in your microwave.
All right. Well, today we're going to be showing you how to make a no-bake dessert in your dorm room, or you can even make it at home, depending on the holiday. These are called Oreo balls. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need one mixing bowl. You're going to need a microwavable, safe bowl for your chocolate morsels. You're going to need a couple spoons to mix things with. An 8-ounce packet of cream cheese, a packet of Oreos, and a whole packet of chocolate morsels. And you don't have to use milk chocolate. You can use white chocolate or dark chocolate, depending on the holiday and, of course, what kind of taste you want. So after you do this, you're going to take a couple of Oreos, and you're going to crunch them up in the bowl. And you want to make sure you crush them very finely. And after you crush them very finely, you're going to want to take the cream cheese and empty the cream cheese in with it and start mixing it. And you want to let this thaw out a little bit to make sure it's soft, so it makes it easier to mix. And you can use your hands. I found out it's easier to use your hands when you do this.
It might be.
And then once you mix all that together, you're going to roll it up into small little balls of chocolate. You want to make sure they're not too thick, because if they're too thick, you're going to get too much cream cheese in it. If they're too small, you're not going to get enough of the flavor. So you want to make sure they're nice and little.
Oreos. It's a little dirty.
And then after you do that, you're going to make sure you line a cookie sheet with wax paper so it doesn't stick. And you're going to place each ball on top of the cookie sheet and place in the fridge for about 30 minutes to chill, to make sure everything in it gets nice and cold so it doesn't fall apart on you when you take it out to eat it. After you mix it up and place them on the cookie sheet, like that, you're going to place your chocolate morsels inside your small microwavable bowl. You're going to place it in the microwave for about a minute, take it out, mix it. And you're going to repeat this until all the chocolate morsels are completely melted. Then once you've done that, you take your Oreo balls out of the refrigerator, and you can start dipping them inside the chocolate. And you want to make sure you coat it very well. And then after you you do that, you're going to pull them back out of the chocolate and place them right back on top of your cookie sheet. You're going to do this for every single Oreo ball. And this will make up 25 to 40 Oreo balls, depending on what event you're cooking these for. After that, you're going to take these Oreo balls and place them back in the fridge to harden. And you're going to also serve them cold to all of your friends and family who you're sharing them with. If you leave them out too long, they'll melt. So you want to make sure that you are putting them in the fridge after you get done eating them. So Michelle, would you like to cook these at home?
Yes, I'd love to cook these at home.
And now's the best portion of the show. We get to actually try one. Michelle?
Oh my god. That's delicious.
These are delicious. I think I might try them again for another holiday. But it looks like that's all the time we have for today. So thank you, Michelle, for coming with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching PC Today.